Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to start with the Storm Collectibles Streets of Rage 4 Adam Hunter. So, let's get it popping. It's Black History Month. You know what time it is. What's really cool is, Adam is back after being missing from 3. And I think he was missing he was in 1 and 2. He was missing in 3. We got him back in 4. So it's really nice to see it. I did not put the shades on because I want to talk about the head sculpts. So yeah, articulation-wise, I love that we got the suspenders in full blown. We can actually take them off if you want. We still get a full range of articulation. As you can see, we get that T-pose. We are double jointed, but the way this is designed is that you can rise it up, and because of it, it'll get stuck in the joint. But what you can do is you can actually fold that up and get a higher double joint if you wanted to, and it does hold. So we have a bicep swivel too. There's an invisible bicep swivel in there. As you can see here, we still get our soft butterfly joints. We have a very deep ab crunch going forward, as well as a lower joint. As you can see, we have that super deep ab crunch. Lift back up. We can still tilt side to side. You will lose mobility looking down though. That's the one place you'll lose it, but you can look up. And then we have our leg articulation, which, as you can see, because of the soft folds, we can get a little bit higher than 90 degrees. Actually, I'm going to rotate that up. There we go. So you can get a little bit higher than 90. We have a beautiful double joint here. As you can see, the guard is broken up into 2 pieces. When you get it in 1 piece, it sits in 1. We do have a thigh swivel as well. As you can see, the shock oil hasn't set in everywhere. As you can see, it's still there. So I'm going to wipe that down a little bit. But yeah, generous ankle pivot as they've worked on that joint. There we go. Yeah, boy. And then we have a toe pivot as well. There we go. But yeah, man, I'm really happy that we're finally getting more. I'm really hoping that we get Shiva and Max. And not that I don't want Blaze, but she was never a favorite of mine. But in the new Streets of Rage 4, I do want Blaze because she gets busy in 4. I actually use her for when I'm doing the dungeon crawl. Oh my God. It's much needed with her skill set. That and the new character too, I really hope we get her. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So as you can see, folding out your boy Adam. It's really nice to have him on the squad. Shout out to all my friends named Adam. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all are all crazy, but I bangs with y'all. So as you can see here, we have a beautiful and nice figure. And if we talk about doing some of his move sets, for instance, and that's the reason why I like that he has this really nice ab crunch. Oop, I done pulled his arm too far. When we talk about articulation here, my man is prepped and ready to do some of his moves. So even if you're looking at him sideways, my man is coming at you with the straight. So it does look really good when you're form fitting for stuff, especially once we get the effect parts on there. So we'll get into that right now. So I'm gonna clean up all the shock oil, the excess. As you can see, it's all up in there, right? And then let's jump into the accessories that he comes with. I'll see you guys in a sec. So now in dealing with the head sculpts and accessories, things like that, let's get to it. First off, here we are with an alternative sculpt. I really like this sculpt. That's why I didn't want to put on the glasses yet, because the raised eyebrow, the smirk, it screams awesome to me. I really love this smirk. They really got the haircut right. The taper fade, the nice hair. Adam is where it's at. Then we have the grit teeth sculpt. I really like this. I wish the eyes were a little lower, but this sculpt is really beautiful. Then we're going to talk about our shades. And this is why I said the shades are really cool, because with the shades on, it looks even better on the character. Now, I'm going to put it on the other sculpt, which is probably my favorite sculpt. Show you why Adam is the man. He really goes hard as hell in the new game, too. There we go. I really love this. I love how cool it looks. And it makes me want to do really cool stuff with the character, especially because he just oozes coolness. So here we are with some open, relaxed hands. We have some open martial arts hands. We have item holding hands for all the stuff that came with Axel, which you'll see him shortly. And then we have open grippers. This goes Tiger Shotokan. We will also get a cool punch effect part, which you've seen me use previously on Skullomania. And as you can see here, that's exactly why I left him like this, because you can see the straight. The translucent green looks really good as it forms off into a yellow. There I go, knocking it off. But yeah. And it's as seen from the player side. So if you're on the first player side, then we have another effect for the foot that curves around. This is your kick effect. Curvates all the way. Curvates. The curvature, it slices around. Now, I have to break out the last effect because it's still inside of its plastic. That's because it's actually a really area ground pound effect. So, the ground pound effect is really, really nice. As you can see, I've been putting random props. Actually, my wife has been putting random props. Look at this really big ground pound effect. And that's like I said, and I'll say it again, and I always say it, Storm Collectibles make some of the best effect parts that are out there, that are game accurate, and I love that. Then we have the long piece here. So even if you wanted just the ground pound, that's cool, but you can attach this piece here. And now you have the ground pound effect for launching your opponents in the air or back with an area of effect. So yeah, really cool. Now, with all of that being said though, I need to go find my axle now so we can jump into the size comparisons. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, now we're up to the size comparison. We're gonna mostly do Storm Collectibles. Have a tiny bit of few of the lines so you can see just how Storm is slightly larger than other scales. First and foremost, up against his teammate and former cop friend. Here we are with Axel in the line. Now we have the two together. So yeah, I feel like these two look good together. Pretty much straight out of the game. You know, my Axel's a little older, so he's a good dude though. Here we are with Blue Mary from both Art of Fighting and King of Fighters. Sorry, Gurao, if I remember correctly. Gurao. Then we have Kay from King of Fighters, in case you want to get your fighting game skills up. Here we are with Kay. Then we have Luke from Streets Fighter 6. I think he made an appearance in 5 too. I was about to say 5. So here we are with Luke. Ooh. Those bare feet slipped me. Yo, he's so slippery. So here we are with these 4. Now, as we take these guys away, right, I'm going to add Orochi Yashiro. He is a larger character, so you can see just how much bigger Orochi Yashiro is. See what I mean? So we actually do get different heights. And when you scale it down with something else, like a Mezco, here is Mezco Ichigo, right? He's on a Mezco body. So you can see just how much bigger these guys are, right? I like Yashiro being tall because he's supposed to be big and intimidating. Now, as we compare to a few other lines, 2 of those being the most that people collect is like 6-inch lines. Here we are with some military brands if you want these guys to be goons. Here we are with an Action Force and a Marvel Legends, just showcasing you how much smaller these guys are. So yeah. With that being said though, if you're not a fighting game fan, if you didn't care for Streets of Rage, this may not be for you. Or you may just want to buy the effect parts. There are lots of reasons that people buy toys, and obviously people have their preferences. So you got to choose what you want carefully. And I hope this video helped you with that. Hope it helped you decide on what you want to do, and you figure that out. So in the meantime, please, as always, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.